Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. After what has been a disappointing homestand, both the fans and players could desperately use a W. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Blackhawks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Chicago's got the puck in their own end. The Blackhawks play it along the boards. Good defensive stop in the poke check. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Oh, and the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Scooped up along the wall by Martinez. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Here's a howitzer at the net. Scores! J.T. Miller puts it home.
Well, it's not often that shots beat the goaltender clean from distance, James, but it's all about finding that lane and then getting all of it on it. This one had seeing eyes and makes its way to the back of the net.
The Rangers get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
Puts it off the outside of the frame.
The Blackhawks bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Chicago's gained possession along the boards. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Chicago's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And a great save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Right up Main Street and on the attack. With the stop. Quick's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. New York's ahead 1-0. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Chicago's got it now. Shuts them down. Feeds it over. Way too much congestion blocks that. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Moves it quickly over to Brody. Rocks him. Moves the puck over to Brodzinski. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Donato's got the puck. Slides it diagonally. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Here's a solid collision. Made that stop. Quick feed to Smith. Poked away in the neutral zone by Miller. Looking to make something happen at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Picked up along the boards by Miller.
Fox's last play was impressive, James. I mean, he's falling. He's almost on 1 foot. Incredible balance, but more importantly, the awareness to know exactly where he was passing and distributing the puck.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Fox's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Slides into Kurashev. They've got numbers here. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
And he takes the feed. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And that was stopped. Sends it ahead to Panarin. From the blue line, takes a shot. Answered the call on that play. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's locations and prices. Without paying extra.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Rangers have had zero offensive production in this game. They've been on their heels, and really their opponent is taking it to them. Their goaltender's been strong, and it's a reason this game is still tied.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. The Rangers win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Tendy plays it up. The Rangers take it along the wall. Unleashes a cannon. Mrazek's going to hang on for a whistle. New York's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that's off target as it hits a body. Tries to get the puck to Jones. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Miller. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Slides it up to Miller. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Speeds it across. Grabs control of it at the point. And he denied him there.
Mrazek's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity.
Puts it on the post. And a great save. Gains the zone through the middle. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And he's knocked off the puck there. And he totally whiffs on that one. The Rangers have it in the offensive end. Denies him. He got all of it. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Taken along the wall by the Frenier. Taken by Smith. He carries the puck up along the wing. Dishes it off. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Rangers are off to the box. Interference the call.
Penalty kill for this team tonight, guys, and we know their unit, it's ranked towards the bottom of the league, but this team's confidence can sometimes overpower the skill that they show, so let's see what they can get going here right now.
And that's turned aside by Quick. Bastion's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes a shot, and that's turned aside by Mrazek. Jones moves the puck. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Tosses it to Teravainen. And that's knocked away by Miller. Feeds the puck up to Carrick. Rips it from the blue line. Too many bodies in the way. Puck picked up by Carrick. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Oh, he'll feel that one. Passes over to Clifton. Here's a short pass to Zibanejad. Bertuzzi swooping in on the attack. Grabs the puck in the slot. Point blank, stopped by Quick. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Slides it over with pace to Jones. Foligno's got it in the offensive zone. Takes the puck. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a shot. There's back-to-back saves. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Quick pass to Donato, and he slides it quickly to Brody. Shot! The Rangers will kill off a few extra seconds now. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly! More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And now it's grabbed by Brody. Gets it over to Bertuzzi. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Quick.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Drives to the sweet spot. Comes up with the stop. Denies him again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set position here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. He got all that hit. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Caravainen's so
he made it
difficult.
to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us at our arena as the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use 100% renewable energy.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Steps into all of that. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. Bedard's won the draw inside his own end. Picked up along the wall by Bertuzzi. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. And punts it out of midair. Off a stick and they can't connect. From the left side, takes it at center. Blocked in front. Quick pass to Bertuzzi. And now he moves it quickly to Teravainen. Lays into the body. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. Takes the puck at the point. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Slides it over to Mikheyev. The Blackhawks pick up steam and are on the attack. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. Handles the pass. New York's on the attack. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. And that's broken up. Quick shot. Great save from in tight.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Moves it to Sabinishad. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Drives to the paint. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
More than half the frame has been played here. Chicago's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. The Rangers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Here's a blast! And he stands tall and cold. Grabbed along the board by Smith.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game.
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Buzz play continues. Can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
The Blackhawks get a hold of it.
Chicago's ahead in this game because of their layered approach, and you can only have a layered approach when you have three lines that are firing, and in particular the third line that is showing some great scoring depth here, producing, and a reason why they're in the lead.
The Rangers move it in. Moves it quickly over to Kelly. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Sabres are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. The Blackhawks come up with the defensive zone draw. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Cooley.
New York's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
The one-time rocket. Oh, tremendous save on the one-timer. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And he slides it quickly to Brodzinski. The Rangers played along the wing. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Blackhawks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And off the draw, they take the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Still keeps a hold of it. That knocks him off the puck. Levels him with the hit. Grabs it in his own end. Grabbed in the open ice by Zibanejad. We got a whistle offside the call.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. The Rangers get a hold of the draw. Puck grab by Carrick. He says, let's get physical on that play. Breakaway. Oh, what a save and a huge stop here in this third period.
Well, and you know that stop is going to lift his team up. The ability to give them some momentum here late in the third.
Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. What a back-and-forth affair tonight on the ice.
Well, and every play matters, right, James? I mean, when you're on the ice, you know that you have to win your shift. It's that close of a game. I just loved playing in these ones.
Great energy here in the barn. Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night. It has already been a successful homestand, and they'll try to cap it off with the cherry tonight. Welcome back to EA Sports. The Sabres kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Shot! They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Quick feed to Zucker. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
It's always a little bit different when you're facing off against your former teammates for the first time, James. There's pent-up energy. There's a lot of nerves because you want to send a clear message. Hey, you're going to miss me.
Into the offensive zone. And turns inside the slapper with ease. Shuts him down.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Big time stuff there. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck.
He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it! That was like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Big time save on a big time shot. Sends one up to Thompson. Puck exits the zone. Slides it across to Tuck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Cooley's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and it continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
The Rangers get a hold of the puck. And that's off a stick. New York's got it in their own zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
With momentum in their favor, here comes the top power play unit already ahead in this game. You certainly know they can score from any area of the ice, and if they can get another one, the momentum is just going to continue.
And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Jones plays it now. Heil's the one who caused the key injury the last time they faced off between these two teams, and he's hearing about it right now.
Well, he's going to hear about it all game long, too. No one likes to see it, James. And listen, he was playing dangerous and erratic, and guess what? The crowd's going to let him know.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. He got all of that one. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
An easy stop with the pad by Luukkonen. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Pass across to Johnson. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Intercepts it at center. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Zibanejad. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Can't keep a hold of it. And he takes the pass. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. And that's blocked in traffic. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Feeds it over to Carrick. The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. And they get the puck out.
Zucker's penalty is almost expired.
Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
That's a great power play unit, James, and they're not going to feel great as they head off to the bench and it gets killed without the score. But they can keep their heads held high as they had a lot of execution. They found ways to get scoring opportunities on net.
The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. With the bank pass. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, what a stop shutting down that rush. Wow. The Rangers have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
Quick pass to Borby. And he takes the feed. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Darlene. Thompson's taking a nasty whack, and that's going to draw a penalty. Here comes the call. The Rangers are getting penalized for slashing.
Yeah, guys, this power play, it's ranked top 10 in the league, and nobody works harder than this unit at practice. This is the first one of the game. If they can capitalize on this, it'll be huge.
You got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only 1 goal away.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Sabres win the draw here in their own end. Keeps a hold of the puck. The Sabres take it along the wall. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. The Sabres have it now. Takes the pass. Nice defensive robbery on that. Solid check to slow him down. Let's it go. Oh, glove save and a beauty. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. New York's won the faceoff. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Moves it to Miller. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
It's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Let's see what the officials are calling.
The coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
The Sabres could really open things up with a 5-on-3 power play.
On a 1-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Here they come on the attack down the left side. Just wide of the net. Buffalo's got the puck. Pumps the puck away. Angles it over to Cousins. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Shesterkin. Gaining momentum up along the side. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. What a chance here. Sends it across. Oh, my goodness, what a save there. Late goings of this period. New York's up 1-0. The Sabres win the draw. Cuts to the front. Nice save from point-blank range.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
New York's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, and he stops that one. Sends it quickly to Quinn. Feeds the puck across to Tuck. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Passes it over. Routine save made by Shesterkin. Oh, and another stop. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Still has possession. New York's penalty killers get a hold of it. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Quick pass across to Trocheck. Oh, he got all of that against the boards. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. And the puck is dropped. Fans scrambling back to their seats for period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Buffalo's got to be happy with the opening frame, James. I mean, they manage the puck. They own possession time. They just have to find a way to convert. They're trailing by 1. If they can do that, they'll claw their way back in.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Shesterkin's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Lots of time left in this period. The Rangers have taken a 1-0 lead. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Miller. Puts it on net. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck in his chest. The Rangers lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. New York's won the draw. Schen's got it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Thompson. Look at this! Fantastic read to break up the play. Gains the zone from the right side. And stops that big bomb. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Sabres gain possession. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Scooped up along the wall by Zibanejad. The Rangers are across the line and into the offensive end. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. New York's been just savage in the offensive zone and they lead it here in this second period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck scooped up by Benson. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top.
And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores this goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play. I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
The Rangers are on cruise control now, extending the lead to 2-0, Cheryl.
They've been cruising and they've been driving play, James. In the O-zone, they're just throwing everything at the net. They're crashing it as well. So a lot of opportunities, and they capitalize on that one.
And that play's neutralized. Sends a pass over. Pass to Fox. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Buffalo's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here in the back half of this period, New York's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Oregon's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And he easily stops that one. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Rangers have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Taken by Johnson. And now he passes it to Samuelson. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Now a quick pass to Schneider.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
The Rangers continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
And it's a quick pass to Yokiharu. Stops him with a glove. Nice feed from the goaltender. The Rangers cross the line and gain the zone. Picked up along the boards by Kreider. Tries to feed it over to Power. Keeps possession. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Turned aside with the glove by Luukkonen. Quick feed to Yokiharu. Moves into the slot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Takes a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Don't miss the chance to see the greatest talents in the world when they visit our city.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And we are underway here in period number 3. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Sabres have had a solid 40 minutes of play, and they haven't been rewarded in terms of the game score, James, but I do believe that they can get back in this game if they continue with the good habits. They've had a high percentage of possession in this game. They've dominated the play in the offensive zone. It's just a matter of translating it into offense.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 2-0 is the score. Here's a short pass to Jones. Slides the puck across to Zibanejad. Here they come on the rush. Oh, gets a little piece of it. And look out, unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
Ding, ding. It's over.
Oh, dong. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. Brzezinski's won the draw. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. And he slides it quickly to Zucker. And he coughs it up with the pass. Moves it on over to Dahlin. And they keep the pressure on. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Directed over to Tuck. Feeds it to Dahlin. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shesterkin's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. New York's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Carrick's won it off the faceoff. Handles the puck. Point shot. Way off target. Quick pass to Carrick. Stopped with ease. Luukkonen's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a faceoff. More than half the period left to play. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be all alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Oh, what a save in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Rattles the back of the glass as that goes high.
Well, yeah, that's a tough one, James, because all of your players are looking to get to the net for either a screen or a rebound, and now it's about retrieval behind the net.
And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. New York's looking to break out. Moves it to Kaliev. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Here's a chance behind the net. The Rangers have it against the wall. And he passes it up ahead to Kaliev. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Let's get the official decision. Kaliev's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Sabres once again send out their power play unit.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Moves it ahead from off the wall. Buffalo's got possession at center. Moves the puck up to Miller. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Slides it across.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
Poked away by the goaltender. New York's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves it quickly over to Schneider. And that goes course off a body. Saucer pass across. Strong use of their body to force the puck loose. Back at the point, they set it up. Steps in front of it for the block. And now he moves it quickly to Cousins. Shuts him down.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Big-time stop there. Oh, they go back on offense. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And the puck departs the zone. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Can't maintain possession. Slides the puck to Dahlin.
Kaliev's almost back on the ice.
And makes the save.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Luukkonen. Washington's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Here in the late goings of the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Brzezinski's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Glove save in the puck. He scores! That's his first of the year!
Hey, I don't care what anyone says, James. When you get on the score sheet, there's a little bit of relief that sets in. Your stick gets a little bit lighter, and you play a little freer.
The Rangers have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Schneider's taking it from his own end. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Puck sent over to Kubel. Shot! Oh, great save! And it's in the net! That's the goal! They're going to count that one! The Sabres have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
And that puck leaves the zone. Trying to shake loose. Great save! The Sabres have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Sends it to the middle. And that's stopped.
Shesterkin's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence.
Scores into the empty net. Pounder, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands. So when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now he tries to get it across to Zucker. Drills him. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And there's the save. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. The Rangers wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. And the win streak comes to an abrupt end as they completely laid an egg on the ice tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes when
Welcome to Midtown Manhattan. We're in New York City, the home of the Rangers. The Rangers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Broken up by Byfield. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. LA's in on the offensive attack now.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across his crease. He makes the save.
Puck picked up by Zibanejad. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Kemper's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Cooley's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
New York's gained possession along the boards. He was locked in there.
Panarin's return to the lineup certainly gives his team some added boost in offense as he gets a dangerous shot right off the hop.
Taken along the wall by Miller. Oh, great read! Slides it across! And a great save! Here's a shot! My goodness, he kept going out too!
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space? Goaltender does it, makes the save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Los Angeles wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Blocked in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the feed. A rocket from the point. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Deneau's won the faceoff. New York's got the puck in their own end. Makes his presence known on the ice. From the open ice, they gain the line. Off the deflection. Stayed by the goaltender who stayed with it on the redirect. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
And now it's grabbed by LaFerriere. Clifton stick handling in his own zone. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Again, the denial by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the frame has been played here. The game is still scoreless. New York's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Los Angeles is across the blue line. Dumps it in. Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, he got all that. What a save by Shesterkin.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Off the goaltender and in! That's a goal! LA's gone up by one in the back half of period number one, and they're really starting to assert themselves now here, Cheryl.
You said it. They've been assertive, and they've been dominant in terms of shot share here, James. When they see an opening, they are taking it, and their opponent really doesn't know what to do.
The Rangers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Kemper's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
14 minutes, 17 seconds.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. He got all of that one. Beats it over. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Moves the puck across to Gagne.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Oh, and he sweeps the line to make the save. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Just here in the late stages of this frame, LA's ahead 1-0. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Slides the puck over. Dishes it off. Puck grab by Miller. He's him up! Comes up with a big stop! Quick feed to Kempe. Pokes the puck away. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
New York's been coughing the puck up a ton in the first period, James, and a lot of credit goes to their opponent who's closing on them quickly. But they have to manage that if they want to get back in this one. They're lucky they're only trailing by 1.
Lots of time left in this period. Los Angeles leads it 1-0. Oh, a clutch save!
Man, is he ever known for this. When he drops into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
And he keeps possession. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a short pass to Miller. LA's ready to go on the attack. Works it across to Zibanejad. Moves it around along the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Quick shot! Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Sends it ahead to Moore. Play whistle dead. Offside the call. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Kings have taken a 1-0 lead. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Big hit along the boards.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Fires it. Oh, it makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Moore. LA's playing it from the side. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Slides the puck over to Vesey. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Slides it diagonally to Moore. Knocked off the puck. Hammers it on net. Off a stick. Passes on over to Gavrikov. And that's deflected. The Rangers have it from their own end. Oh, he gets leveled and right over the boards into the opposition bench.
And the fans are all on their feet. They love to see this type of hits, but for the player who's launched into the laps of his opponent, his cheeks are a little red, James. He wants to get out of there.
Love it. Los Angeles was preaching pucks on net at the morning skate earlier today, and they've executed that game plan, which is why they lead here in the second. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. Lewis plays it against the boards. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he moves it to Kreider. Scores! The Blue Shirts deliver a Broadway hit. New York's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
The Rangers look to start the transition game and tries to make a diagonal pass to Carrick. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Rangers going to work on offense. LA's got possession of the puck. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Unloads it! Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. The
Rangers get a hold of the draw. And that's a smart heads-up play by Fagemo.
The Kings are doing a great job of anticipating.
9 seconds and he makes the save. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. Los Angeles wanted to create more offense coming into this one, and they've done just that, leading early in the third. Takes a slap shot from the point. Turn that one aside.
Kemper's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Quick pass to Kempe. And that's a great heads-up play by Spence. Grabbed along the boards by Kempe. And that pass goes off a stick. Angles it over to Teliev. Denies him. He got all of it. And he loses control here. Centering feed. Dishes it off again here. Another pass.
Change lines, come on.
Directs it on over to Anderson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing.
The Kings are winning this game in part because of their second line that has been really effective. It's kind of a layered approach. When you can get depth scoring and secondary scoring, you know your team has a chance to be successful.
Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Nice zone entry from the right side. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Moore's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Gavrikoff's got it now deep inside his own end. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Jones takes the puck. And he slides it quickly to Schneider. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
St. Louis is coming up next on the schedule. A few select seats still remain for this one, so you better jump on them quick. Well past the midway mark of this period, LA's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Puck scooped up by Clifton. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. LA's got a hold of the puck. Scrum along the boards. Los Angeles moves it quickly along the wing. Tosses it on to Cooley. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Poked away by Gavrikov. And he moves it up to Lewis. LA's got it across the line. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Swing and a miss. Moves it to Fagemo. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Gagne's quick stick lands him the puck here at center.
But this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively.
Oh, just wide. Scooped up along the wall by Panarin. Nice save off the tender's pad. Through center along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to Miller. Solid hit on that play. And that's poked away by Chanot. And the defenders come up with the puck. Poked away in the neutral zone. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Shakes off the coverage. And he's got that one. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Kings gain possession. And the puck's knocked loose. And that's blocked. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Receives the pass. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.